had a slight lead at the end of the first period, or near the end of the first period. A three put up and in by, who was that? Alexis Henry gave the Cardinals an 11-10 lead after one. The Huskies outscored UIW 22-17 in the second period and lead by 4 here at the break. Other games in the Southland, there are 2 other games at halftime. Abilene Christian leading Texas A&M Corpus Christi 36-22, that game being played down the island. Stephen F. Austin leading Central Arkansas 29-20, also at the break. With about a minute 28 to go in the third period, an earlier start, Northwestern State trailing at home to New Orleans 44-37. About 5 minutes to go in the third, also an earlier start, Sam Houston State leading Southeast Louisiana 57-40. And with about 4:39 to go in the half, Lamar with a 34-21 lead over Nichols. That's the big game in the league right now. Another look over there at San Antonio, and they're still at the half over there, and UIW with a 45-44 lead over the Huskies in the men's game tonight being played in San Antonio. Second half coming up. You're listening to Husky Basketball on the Husky Sports Network.
4 Points by Sheraton. Always a great stay. Everything you need. Plus extras you love. All for a great rate. Over 150 hotels around the world. Travel the way you like. Check us out at 4points.com.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Coming to you in Living Cola. Refreshing Pepsi Cola from the wonderful folks who put the R in cola.
I am strong. I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination. Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
And be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
Under Armour.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Chris.
We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs. The last thing anyone needed was another sub shop.
They needed a better one.
We built Firehouse Subs on quality and quantity.
And I'm the quality.
Why am I quantity?
Are you kidding?
Try our hook and ladder sub.
Smoked turkey breast, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese.
Yeah, all served steaming hot on a toasted sub roll. Our way beats their way. If you don't agree,
it's free.
On him.
It's on him.
Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
Your heart sounds good, Daddy.
Regular checkups are good for many things.
No tumors. Uh-oh. Your colon sounds funny.
But they can't detect everything. At the Memorial Hermann Wellness Institute, get a full body scan, heart scan, or virtual colonoscopy to help you find problems early enough to do something about them.
I'm glad you're okay, Daddy.
Schedule your scan today. Call 713-222-CARE. Memorial Hermann, for your whole life.
Going to school at Houston Baptist University was an excellent choice. As the official credit union of HBU, Houston Federal Credit Union is focused on helping you to continue to make great choices. HFCU will meet all your financial needs by providing the personal attention and variety of services you deserve. Stop by any of our convenient locations or visit our website, www.houstonfcu.org, and experience the credit union difference today. Dogs up.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Both teams back on the floor, getting ready for the start of the second half. We remind you that Huskies men and women will be at home on Saturday. Women at 2 o'clock, the men at 7 o'clock, taking on the Islanders from Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Lonnie King's broadcast of both of those games. The women start at 1:45, the men at 6:45. Next Wednesday, the women will be at Stephen F. Austin State, while the men will host the Lumberjacks. And then it really gets busy around here. Softball playing in the Southern Miss tournament starting on Friday, February 8th. Baseball's season opener is 2 weeks from Friday against Northeastern University. The Huskies will have the ball starting the second half on the alternating possession. Sophie Taylor, Megan Valdez-Crater, Natalia Guarda, Shannon Jones, and Takara Wade will be the five starting for the Huskies. Lonnie Robinson, Macy Ray, as Gabby Bowie, Alexis Henry, and Stara Mosey starting for UIW. Huskies up by 4. As Taylor drives the baseline, layup shot, will not fall. And a rebound comes down to Alexis Henry. Good look at it. Huskies got to get better rebounding in there. Here's Bowie, a jump shot from the free throw line. No good, and Guarda fights and gets the rebound. Outlet pass comes down to Taylor. She drives in, has to kick it back out to Shannon Jones. Her shot is no good, and is it tipped off? Yeah, Jones jumps in and throws it off of Bowie, so the Huskies will have a fresh 30. And Travis Jones says, okay, we're going to take a second off the shot clock. 9:22 on the big clock, 29 on the little one. Taylor drives, and offensive foul on Taylor. First foul on Sophie, and the first team foul against the Huskies. So the Huskies 0 on their first 2 possessions. As Robinson inbounds the ball to Macy Ray, a freshman from Katy Taylor. Robinson, a junior from Cedar Ridge. Drives down, kicks it back out. Here is Alexis Henry with the 3. Just tipped the front of the iron. Huskies got that rebound. They're trying to double team somebody. Now underneath, nice pass from Guarda to Jones. And Shannon gets her first points. The Huskies up by 6, 34-20, 8:46 to go. Robinson to Alexis Henry at the elbow. Bowie drives down the lane, shot off the glass and in. Bowie's first field goal. She's got 3 points now. Full court pressure applied by the Cardinals, broken easily by Valdez-Crater. As Shannon Jones drives into the lane, kicks it back out to Sophie. She'll try the 3. It's no good. But Guarda gets the rebound, comes back up and puts it in. Guarda's got 6. And that's her season high. She had 4 at Oklahoma State last month. 36-30 the Huskies. Under 8. Now Guarda with the steal. Gets it to Wade. She drives. Shot. No good. And the rebound comes down to Bowie, and we got a foul. I think it's going to be on Valdez. Nope, we called it on Wade. Second team foul against the Huskies. That's the first call against TK. London Henry comes in, and I think Alexis sat down. Yeah. Bowie tapping her head for the play. This is Star Mosey. Now Bowie off the glass and in. She's got all 4 points of the period for the Cardinals. They trail by 4, 36-32. Valdez Crater to Taylor. Wants to get it to Guarda. Instead, she drives the baseline and loses it as she went up. Here's Macy Ray driving in. Layup is good. Ray's first points of the game. It's a 2-point game, 36-34, HBU. Here's to Kara Wade. Stopped. Underneath goes to Guarda, and she cannot get the grip to fall. Now the Cardinals have a chance to tie or take the lead. London Henry, high post, kicks it back out to Ray. Her three is no good, and long rebound comes down to Wade. She gets it out to Valdez Crater. Her shot is no good, but she was fouled by Ray as she went up, and that's going to be the third on Ray. First foul of the period against the Cardinals, but it'll result in shots for Valdez Crater. She made her last three of the half. She is 3 of 4. First free throw is short. Gabby Spear in, and Macy Ray's going to sit down with those 3 fouls. Huskies 8 of 13 from the line now. Second free throw also no good. Both of them hit the front of the rim. So Valdez is now 3 of 6. Robinson to Mosey. Here's Robinson, shot no good. Flying in for the rebound was London Henry on the floor now. Gets it back out to Spear. Layup shot underneath is good by Spear. That was Spear. Bowie from Spear. And we have our second tie of the game at 36. Valdez Crater, ball over her head, looking for a cutter. Now Valdez drives to the baseline. 11 on the shot clock. Now Megan puts up a 3 and puts up an air ball. And the ball out of bounds to UIW. Amanda Johnson's going to come in. Valdez Crater's going to sit down for HBU. And we're tied at 36 as Imani Robinson gets it inbounds to Gabby Bowie. Henry brings it over to Spear. Back out front to Bowie. She'll drive in. Shot off the glass. Will not fall, but an offensive rebound. But it's going to be a rebound, a foul on London Henry. Oh, no. And Donna Finney is not sure. They call that foul on Sophie Taylor, her second and third team foul against the Huskies. So London Henry at the line. She's just 1 of 4 from the line today, but she'll have a chance to give the Cardinals the lead. And what I think was a gift call. Makes the free throw. Actually, she already did that. 4 points now. A 3-point play. 39-36. Cardinals with the lead. Long skip pass up front. Here is Wade. She tries just inside the arc, no good, and gets her own rebound. Back out front to Amanda Johnson. She drives in, ball stolen away as she's poked in the lane. Underneath, we have a travel on London Henry. 4:47 left in the third period. UIW has come back to take a 39-36 lead over the Huskies. This is Husky basketball powered by the Legacy Sports Network.
4 Points by Sheraton. Always a great stay. Everything you need. Plus extras you love. All for a great rate. Over 150 hotels around the world. Travel the way you like. Check us out at 4points.com.
If Raising Cane's one love was rock music, they would rock harder than any rock band ever. Their tours would sell out before they were announced. Their backstage parties would be the stuff of legend, attended by unicorns and the head of Louis XIV. Hotel rooms would trash themselves out of respect. But Raising Cane's one love isn't rock music. It's making the perfect chicken finger meal every single time. Raising Cane's one love.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
4:47 to go in the third period. UIW has outscored the Huskies 11-4 in this period to take that three-point lead, but HBU will have the ball. Huskies just 2 of 9 from the floor in this period, while UIW 5 of 10. Wade, high post gets it to Wade. She is tripped. And the foul's going to be called on Bowie. That is her third foul. Second team foul of the period. Huskies with a fresh 30 inbounding underneath their basket as Wade gets it into Guarda. Taylor swings it around. There is Jones up and in and fouled. Mosey with her third foul, so she is the third UIW Cardinal with 3 fouls. Ray's got 3. She's on the bench. Bowie is in the game. Jones gets the free throw to fall, and we are tied at 39, our third tie of the game. 4:24 to go in the third. Mosey almost has it stolen by Jones. Here's Spear driving into the lane, and she took an extra step. $39 all, 4:11 to go, and the Huskies have a chance to regain the lead with this possession. Wade over to Taylor. High Guarda, here is Wade driving in, shot from the lane, it's good, and she is fouled. Wade's got 4 now, the Huskies back on top by 2, and the foul is going to be on Bowie. That is Bowie's 4th, and we're going to have a timeout. 3:57 to go. The Huskies with a 5-0 run, leading 41-39.
Do you know how fast you were going, son?
Call me Ed.
Do you know how fast you were going, Ed?
You mean exactly?
Yes, exactly.
No, not exactly. How fast?
Fast.
Faster?
You were going very fast.
Fast is my job, officer.
Fast is your job?
Yes, sir.
What kind of job?
I deliver, sir.
What do you deliver?
The world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
I thought Jimmy John's had the world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
Jimmy John's does have the world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
So you deliver for Jimmy John's?
I deliver for Jimmy John's.
So do you always deliver fast?
I always deliver fast.
How fast?
I deliver subs so fast you freak.
It's not smart to freak a cop, son.
You didn't order Jimmy John's sub, sir.
So if I did order a Jimmy John's sub, when would I get it?
Now.
What if I don't want it now?
Then call later.
Or I could pick it up myself.
Or you can pick it up yourself.
Because I'm pretty fast, too.
I'm sure you are, sir.
Very fast.
I believe you, sir.
Fast faster than you.
No way, sir.
Way faster.
In your dreams.
You dissing me, son?
No, sir, I'm polite.
Fast and polite?
Very polite and very, very fast.
Is that a challenge, son?
No, sir, it's a fact.
Let's burn rubber, kid.
It wouldn't be fair.
Why not?
You've got a fully blown V8 Camaro with slicks and headers.
So?
I've got a 10-speed bike.
I'll let you off with a warning.
Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Huskies trail by 3. They've scored 5 straight now and have a chance for their second straight traditional three-point play as Wade will go to the line where she is 2 for 2 tonight. That fourth foul on Bowie, and she sits down. The free throw is good by Wade, and she's got 5 points now. 42-39, 3:55 to go in the third as Macy Ray hands off to London Henry. Gets it back over to Manny Robinson. Amanda Johnson's really done a nice job on Robinson. Mosey gets it to fall. She's got 12, 42-41. Here is Wade saying, let's start over again. Cardinals in a zone. Underneath, tried to get it to Johnson and just out of her fingertips. Good idea, but not, not well executed. 42-41, the Huskies by 1 with 3:15 to go in the period. Macy Ray running the point, pats her head for the play. Gets it to Mosey at the high post. She turns, gets it back over to Spear. Underneath to London Henry, guarded by Guarda. Ball tipped into the backcourt and out of bounds. It'll remain with the Cardinals, but they only have 6 seconds on the shot clock in the backcourt, and the Huskies put some pressure to get some time to get it over to Spear. She drives in. Shot off the glass is no good. Guarda cannot control the rebound, but Takara Wade does. There's Amanda Johnson. Turnaround shot. No good. Guarda gets it, but does not go back up with it. Gives it to Jones. And the Huskies had the fresh 30 there. And here is underneath to Taylor, for she wanted it. Now she puts it, kicks it back out to Wade. Here's a drive by Johnson. Johnson off the glass, no good. There is a rebound by Jones, and she's fouled. And the Huskies will be at the line. London Henry's first, but the 5th team foul against the Cardinals, and Shannon Jones will be at the line. Shannon with 5 points today. Now 6. Makes them both. Lead back to 3, but Jones now with 7. 44-41, 2:10 to go in the period. Huskies led by 4 at the half. Entry pass goes into London Henry. Off the glass and in. She's got 5 here in this period. Back to a 1-point Husky lead. Sophie Taylor back out front to Johnson, to Wade. Skips it back over to Jones. Jump shot's good. Shannon with 9. 46-43. Minute and a half left in the period. Here's Robinson driving in. Kind of scooped it up, no good. London Henry with the follow. She's got 8. 46-45. There's Jones on the wing. Guarda. Here is a 3 put up by Taylor. Boy, that was a bad shot. The rebound comes down to Spear, and the Cardinals have a chance to take the lead again. Robinson pretty much held in check. Here's London Henry. Nice pass and up and in. Mosey with 14, and she will go to the line to try to extend what is now a UIW lead. That foul was on Jones. That's the fourth team foul against the Huskies. Mosey makes her first free throw of the game. She's 1 of 3, but it's now a 2-point UIW lead, 48-46. Final 35 seconds of the period. Jones back up front to Guarda. To Wade. Skips it back over to Taylor. Here is Wade. Entry pass goes to Guarda. Turnaround shot's no good. And it's Amani Robinson with the rebound. 13 to go in the period, so the shot clock obviously is off. 48-46 UIW. Robinson drives in. Shot is no good, but she was fouled. Amanda Johnson's second foul. So Robinson, who's 0 for 1 from the line, will be over there again. She only got 4 points and averaging 10.3 coming in. Makes the first. 3.38 left in the period. Makes them both. First points of the period for Robinson. It's a 4-point UIW lead. Here is a long shot put up at the buzzer by Taylor. And it's a 50-46 lead for a UIW after the third period. Huskies outscored by 8 points in the period, trailing by 4 with 10 minutes to go. This is Husky basketball powered by DNA Studios.
It would be great if human beings were great at being human. And if all of mankind were made up of kind women and kind men. It would be wonderful if common knowledge was knowledge commonly known. And if the light from being enlightened into every heart was shown. It would be glorious if neighbors were neighborly, and indifference a forgotten word. It would be awesome if we shared everything, and being greedy was absurd. It would be spectacular if the golden rule was golden to every man, and the good things that we ever did was everything that we can.
Treating others like we'd like to be treated has always been our guiding principle.
Marriott Houston West Chase, a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Huskies, as we said, outscored by 8 in the period, now shooting 34% for the game after only shooting 31%, 5 of 16 within that period. UIW was shot 56%, 9 of 16 in that period, now up to 37% for the game. Star Mosey's got 15 points for the Cardinals. As the Cardinals have the ball first, as London Henry is charged with a travel. Kind of shuffle there, smothered at that high post by Guarda. So the turnover gives the Huskies the ball back. – 50-46. Just starting the fourth period. Amanda Johnson swings it around to Wade, skips it back out to Taylor. Cardinals in that zone defense, and the Huskies kind of not moving. Here's Johnson driving to the baseline, or Jones driving in. Shot's no good, and Spear gets the rebound. Huskies led by as much as 8 in the game. The biggest lead by the Cardinals has been 5, and that was very early. They've got a couple offensive rebounds there. Here is a Mosey, and a lot of rebounds, a lot of misses. And finally, Guarda gets it back for HBU. Here's Taylor. Huskies just not moving very well against that zone. Here's Johnson with the 3 from the corner. No good. And London Henry gets the rebound. Macy Ray will start it. Actually, Monty Robinson will start it. Robinson dribbles to the wing. Henry up front. Now she drives in. Now blocked by Guarda. Natalia working hard. She's going to get a rest as Kirienko comes in. Valdez Crater also comes in. And Sophie Taylor sits down. 8 seconds on the shot clock as Ray gets it in to a Mosey. Another block. That was by Shannon Jones, and the ball off the hands of Spear. So a good defensive, not a possession, but a good defensive stand there by the Huskies. Can't have a possession, you don't have the ball. Kirienko in the corner. Valdez Crater. Now Jones. There is a shot from the free throw line put up, and we're going to have a foul on Kirienko. Crashing in. And that's Nika's third. First foul against the Huskies. They haven't scored in a while. They made one of their last 8 field goal attempts. Here's Spear driving in, turns it around. Tried to get it back to a cutter. On the fast break, though, the ball goes off the knee of Shannon Jones. And Amanda Jones is going to sit down as Taylor Colmorgan comes back in. 50-46 our score. Now was a score at the end of 3. We've played 2.5 minutes with nobody scratching yet. Macy Ray to Spear. Mosey. Henry drives in, off the glass and in. London Henry with 10. And now the Cardinals have their largest lead, 52-46 with just over 7 minutes to go. Here's Wade, back to Valdez. She'll try the 3, no good. And Spear had the rebound. The ball's tipped around. Spear gets it back. And just barely over the timeline. Robinson to Spear. Wants to get it to a Mosey. Can't. London Henry. Robinson on the wing. 5 seconds on the game clock, shot clock. Jump shot no good. And Wade trying to press it, comes down, puts up a shot off the glass, no good, but Kirienko got the rebound. So the Huskies will have another shot. Here's Kirienko. Entry pass. Now back out to Valdez Crater. She drives in, off the glass and in. Megan's got 7. Those are her first points of the second half, 52-48. Just over 6 minutes to go. And a timeout called by Christy Smith. An even 6 minutes to go. And the Cardinals with a 4-point lead, 52-48. This is Husky basketball.
At Shipley Donuts, we make our donuts from scratch every single day. Nothing trucked in, frozen. And we are Texas born and raised since 1936. Not like those other guys. Shipley Donuts.
Rolling up on a cheap price feels good, but cheap comes with risk. Heart surgeons, pilots, no one hires a cheap one of them. Fact is, certain things must be done right. Installing electricity in Houston schools and hospitals needs to be built with manpower that spent 10,000 hours training to do their job. So for heart surgeons to do their job, we must do ours. Skilled labor isn't cheap, and cheap labor isn't all that skilled.
The time is now to hire IBW electricians.
At Holiday Inn Express, we can't guarantee that you'll be able to contain yourself at our breakfast bar.
Morning, egg white omelet. Sup, Lady Bacon? Fruit? There it is.
But we can guarantee that you'll get the best price when you book with us.
Holiday Inn Express. Be the readiest.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
52-48 with exactly 6 minutes left in this game, and the Huskies find themselves down. They have led for about 14, just under 15 minutes of this game, but that's not enough right now. The Huskies 32% from the field so far tonight. Entry pass goes in to Alexis Henry, blocked by Kirienko. Here's Valdez Crater, and the ball stolen by Spear. Just a bad turnover there. Spear to Robinson, running that motion offense. Here's Spear driving in, has it stolen away. Cole Morgan picked it up. Here is Jones driving in. Shot is good, and she was fouled. Robinson's third foul, so she is the fourth UIW player with at least 3 fouls. Bowie's got 4. She's playing with 4. So Jones, who is 3 for 3 from the line today, will try to make it a 1-point game again. And doesn't. Rebound comes down to Mosey. But it's a 2-point game. Oh, almost a walk there by Robinson. Here's a 3, and knocked out of bounds. It's going to be UIW's ball. It did not hit the rim. That 3 by Mosey, and they're going to check and make sure. And they're going to look at it to make sure the ball did not touch the rim. I think it hit the glass, and so they're going to check with it here. Make sure that ball, if it did or did not. Shot clock operator over on the other side. And I agree that it didn't hit the rim, but officials will make sure. It's a 2-point game, 52-50. Cardinals have regained the lead. And, yep, you're right. It's a 12 seconds on the shot clock. Valdez Crater, Kirienko, Cole Morgan, Wade, and Jones in the game for the Huskies. Here's Macy Ray. Back to Robinson. 5 on the shot clock. Robinson double pumps, puts up a shot, no good. And Kirienko got the rebound. Kind of a wild throw back in, but Cole Morgan picked it up. As Jones gets it back to Wade, and Huskies in the offensive set now. Swings it around to Jones, swinging around to Valdez. Now 10 on the shot clock, this side of the court. 7, Valdez holding it. Now here's a 3, or a long shot. That's just a 2 put up by Wade, but it ties the game. Wade now with 7 points, and we have our 4th tie at 52. The Huskies with the lead. Here's a kind of a wild shot put up by Spear, and Valdez Crater charged with her 2nd foul. That's also the 2nd foul, but Bowie will be at the line to shoot a pair. And the first one's no good. They are now 8 of 19 from the field. London Henry's back in. Alexis Henry sits down. Both free throws no good. Kirienko got that rebound, and the Huskies with a chance to take the lead. We've had 8 lead changes. Kirienko over to Wade, and the ball tipped out of bounds by Robinson. Huskies will inbound here on the side with 17 on the shot clock. Wade gets it into Valdez Crater. In the corner, this is Jones. Entry pass to Kirienko. She's hit around, and her shot off the glass cannot fall. Robinson with a long pass down to Macy Ray. Here is Stara Mosey. Now entry pass and a layup is good by London Henry. She's got 12. Still now a 2-point lead for UIW, 54-52. Kirienko swings her around to Wade. Back on the other side to Valdez Crater. She drives in. Here's Cole Morgan with a shot. Good. Cole Morgan's first points. Another tie at 54. Guarda set to come in the next dead ball. Mosey at the high post to Robinson. Back inside to Mosey. Turns. And a hell ball. Tie ball by Cole Morgan. It'll be the Huskies' ball. And Guarda will come in and Kirienko will sit down. We're tied at 54 with 2:48 to go. So Guarda, Cole Morgan, Jones, Valdez Crater, and Wade. The 5 for the Huskies against this zone defense. Nice pass by Wade to Jones. She goes up and scores, and the Huskies lead 56-54. Bowie back up to Mosey. She ball fakes, drives, kicks it back out to Robinson. And the ball not out of bounds. Here's a 3 put up by Macy Ray. Offensive rebound. The long rebound comes down to Spear. And she puts it up and in, and fouled by Guarda. Mosey with 17. Guarda with her third foul, the third team foul in the period. Another tie at 56, but a chance for the Cardinals to lead, and they do. Mosey now with 18. 8 here in the second half, 57-56, UIW. Valdez Crater dribbles to the top of the key, back over to Jones. Back to Valdez. Here is Wade. 8 on the shot clock. Wade swings it over to Jones. She'll drive the baseline. Kicks it back out. Shot no good. Cut far. Here is Guarda. And they say Guarda with an over in the back. Well, if that's over in the back, so was the other one down the other end. Guarda's 4th foul. (57-56). UIW trying to add to that 1-point lead with a minute and a half to go. Robinson back out front to London Henry. London Henry with the ball, almost stolen away by Cole Morgan, but Henry retains it. 7 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. She drives in, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Robinson. No, not on Robinson, on Henry, I think. Yeah, blocking foul. That is just the first team foul called against UIW in this period. Now the Huskies will take the timeout with 1:03 to go. That is the first timeout called by the Huskies, but they're down by a point. 56-57. And it's a 30-second, and the UIW kids have sat on the bench, and that's not allowed, as Chantel Bogues goes over and says no. We have had 6 ties in this game, the last at 56, and 10 lead changes. Everything on the stat looks to be very even all the way across. So the Huskies will have the ball with 1:03. Of course, in the final minute, you can move it past midcourt to inbound the ball. But just now we're reaching the 1 minute mark. As Wade, guarded by Ray, and Valdez, back out to Colmorgan. They want to get it into Guarda, but can't do it. Here is Jones driving in. And she puts it up. Now has a nice pass to Guarda. Natalia with 8. And that is our 11th lead change of the game. 58-57, 33 seconds to go. About 10 seconds difference on the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Robinson, long, kind of a looping shot, no good. And Wade came down with a rebound for the Huskies, and Bowie has to foul her with 18.48 to go. And that will be Bowie's 5th foul. She fouls out with 5 points, a couple of rebounds, and two assists and 2 steals with 18.48 to go. But as only the second or third team foul in the period against UIW, so no shots yet for HBU. And a discussion now. Scotty Herman and Chantel Bogues wants to make sure that everything's right. And Amanda Johnson coming in the game. And now Donna Finney will call her second timeout. Huskies with a 58-57 lead, and the ball will be inbounded in the front court. Under the rule that came in a couple of years ago, the NBA rule, where in the final minute, and the big advantage there is that you don't face full court pressure by bringing it across the timeline quickly into the attacking zone. Shot clock is off with 18.48 seconds to go. Valdez, Crater, Johnson, Wade, Guarda, and Jones. Jones has been the big star today. Here's the entry pass, and a foul is going to be called on Macy Ray. That is her 4th. And that's just the 4th team foul against UIW. So Valdez Crater will inbound the ball right in front of me. That's me. Gets it in finally to Guarda. And she drives in, kicks it back over to Jones, and she is fouled here with 11.55 to go, and that is the 5th foul. Team foul. 4th foul on Mosey, and Jones, who is 3 of 4 from the line today, and 13 points. Misses the first one. She's made her first 3, has missed her last 2. 58-57, the Huskies trying to add to that. Second one is also no good. And quickly a timeout called by Christy Smith. That is her final timeout, but it'll bring that ball across the midcourt line. And we've got 10.31 to go. Huskies have 2 timeouts left. HBU trying to break a 5-game losing streak. Last win was a win over New Orleans here at Husky at Sharp Gym. That was on January 5th, Saturday afternoon game. While the Cardinals are trying to put together back-to-back wins. And a win at home against New Orleans last Saturday. They go to New Orleans next Saturday to take on the Privateers. Same 5 out there for the Huskies to play defense. Guarda, Johnson, Valdez Crater, Wade, and Jones. You have Robinson, London Henry, Spear. Oh, underneath, got him. Henry got away and puts a easy 2 points in as the Huskies were asleep there, and the Cardinals with a 59-58 lead. Now 8.82 left. That was much too easy. As quickly underneath they saw Henry breaking through. Macy Ray with her second assist. Huskies will bring the ball across the timeline, of course, to inbound the ball. The team split this series 2 years ago. The Huskies won both games last year. Ray, Mosey, Spear, London Henry, and Robinson, the 5 for the Cardinals against Wade, Amanda Johnson, Valdez Crater, Cole Morgan, and Jones. Cole Morgan came in. Here is Valdez driving in. Layup good! With 4:27 to go. 60-59 Huskies. Here is Robinson driving in. Shot off the glass. No good, and the Huskies win. Valdez Crater with the layup. And the Huskies break the losing streak with a 60-59 win over UIW. 60-59. Boy, that was a tough one right there. UIW came to play. Post-game show starts now, and finally we get a happy Donna Finney coming over to talk to us after this.
The real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group. So.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here, and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast in a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
Tammy and I have been going steady since high school.
Tammy and Tommy, 2 peas in a pod, as they say.
We have all the same friends. We like all the same things. I mean, we practically even have the same name.
But there's one thing we could just never agree on.
Soda.
I have been begging him all these years to just try Pepsi, and I knew he would change his tune.
Yeah.
So, finally, I had him take the Pepsi Taste Challenge. And go on, tell him what you told me, Tommy.
I'm a Pepsi man.
Right? Gosh, isn't Pepsi so good?
I tell you what, I don't know why I didn't try it sooner.
Me neither.
It's so crisp and refreshing and bubbly.
Like me.
Like you.
I'm always right.
She's always right.
All across the South, people are choosing the great taste of Pepsi. Take the Pepsi Taste Challenge and let your taste decide.
Run with UA Map My Run. With your UA connected footwear, you can leave your phone behind. However, if you choose to run with it, the UA Map My Run app will give map views of your route and a deeper look at your workout with additional stats.
We are Under Armour. The future is ours!
Under Armour. At the Memorial Hermann Ironman Sports Medicine Institute, we're dedicated to the dedicated, who lace up before sunrise, who don't let a hard hit keep them down, who want the ball when the game's on the line. So team up with the Memorial Hermann Ironman Sports Medicine Institute at Texas Medical Center, Memorial City, or the Woodlands, where our affiliated surgeons, specialists, and physical therapists offer all athletes the elite care they need to forge ahead.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Donna Finney joining us now on the Huskies postgame show. Finally, Donna, a happy postgame show with the victory. One thing that we talked about in the pregame was needing to get production from more than just Megan and Amanda, and you got it from Jones and Taylor today.
Yeah, and and I thought we also got great minutes from Natalia again today. I mean, a lot of people don't see how much pain she's in every day. I mean, she literally will not be able to walk after this. But, she did such a good job. She had 4 block shots, 8 points, 7 boards. She was really, and I felt for her because she made that mistake at the end and felt awful, on that defensive mistake right at the end of the game. But she'd had a heck of a game to that point, and I think she did a great job. I think Shannon decided that her funk was over and started doing what she's good at and attacking the basket. And and then she got to the free throw line a bunch too and just had some clutch plays for us. Megan wasn't Megan's best game, wasn't Amanda's best game, but we've talked all year about how this depth has to come through for us, and I think we did in numbers. I mean, some people only played a few minutes but gave us contributions in those few minutes, and that's so important for us.
Well, as we said, Shannon, 13 points, just 2 off her season high, but I think her spirit and her effort were the big things that keyed you in that game.
Especially on the glass. At one point we felt like she was the only person in white rebounding because she was trying to get tips on everything that we put up. She crashed the boards hard and did a really good job on that. And it's not a great ending to that game for either team, honestly. But I think we had so many chances in the third quarter that we missed early on, and it felt like exactly what's happened in the last 5 games, where great looks and we can't finish them. And the girls put this on the board at halftime about finishing the play, and we didn't do that consistently in this game. But when it mattered, Megan did it right at the end. So.
Well, and that was one of those things where she was taking it to the hoop, and if it didn't fall, it looked like she may have been able to draw a foul at that.
Yeah, and we've kind of done a lot with our horns high look this year, and we've got a lot from it. And the reason we've got a lot from it is we have, in that 3-man game, we have scorers in all 3 positions. So if people switch, we can adjust. If they go over on Megan, she can attack. If they leave Amanda open, obviously she can hit the 3. So we're really trying to run that 3-man game, and gosh, at no more important time than to pull it off than at the end of the game tonight.
One other point I want to make out, I thought Amanda Johnson did an amazing job on Amani Robinson tonight.
And I think
defensively.
We talked about that over there. I think her length bothered her for sure. But Amanda, what she also did was she forced her into Natalia. So She knew where the plug was. She knew that she had help. She didn't bail her out and put her to the foul line. She did a really good job of forcing her to the plug. And we talked about that before the game, about how important it was to keep her from getting to the rim, and I thought she did a great job of that.
Well, how do you build on it now?
Well, I just said to them in the huddle, it only takes one game. You know, and we talked about this before the game, about other teams, how they've been in the same position, and it just takes one to get going. And we have to really focus now, because Corpus is a very good rebounding team. They're very athletic, and we've got to do a really good job the next couple of days in practice of being refocused so we can go in and get another one on Saturday.
Well, good luck then, and
Thank you, Bill.
Congratulations again on the win tonight.
Thanks.
Donna Finney, the head coach of the Huskies. I'll be back to take a look at the stats and the other scores along the Southland after this on the Husky Sports Network.
4 Points by Sheraton. Always a great stay. Everything you need. Plus extras you love. All for a great rate. Over 150 hotels around the world. Travel the way you like. Check us out at 4points.com.
Houston Federal Credit Union and Houston Baptist University have joined forces to put the howl back in your finances. HFCU offers several products and services such as auto loans, mortgages, and credit cards. And HFCU has a financial education program, Elevate, which is tailored to helping you increase your financial knowledge. Stop by any of our convenient locations or visit our website, www.houstonfcu.org, and experience the credit union difference today. Dogs up.
I'm Robin. And I'm Chris. We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs. Back when we were firemen, when it came to food, we said it better be something good and a lot of it. That's what you get at Firehouse Subs. Take our hook and ladder sub. Smoked turkey breasts, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese, all steam heated and piled high on a toasted sub roll. Our way beats their way. If you don't agree, it's free. You're going to cover that, right? My money's on the sub. Love the confidence.
Firehouse Sub, founded by firemen.
Building Houston to compete on the world stage is what we do at the IBEW. It's important to us that Houston knows why we do what we do, not just what we do. Sure, we're the best electricians. We train 10,000 hours to be the best. But we get up early so Houston is built to compete. To be the best, hire the best. Skilled labor isn't cheap, and cheap labor just isn't all that skilled.
The time is now to hire IBEW electricians.
What's on your mind, kid? Make it fast.
I'd like to work here at Jimmy John's, world's greatest gourmet sandwich shop, sir.
Why do you want to work at Jimmy John's, kid?
I'm perfect for Jimmy John's.
Doing what?
Delivery.
Delivery?
Delivery.
We deliver pretty fast here at Jim John's.
That's what I heard.
What'd you hear?
You deliver pretty fast here at Jimmy John's.
Then you heard right.
I'm a fast study, sir.
You know the Jim John's slogan?
The Jimmy John's slogan?
Jim John's slogan is sub so fast you'll freak.
Sub so fast you'll freak is a swell slogan, sir.
When people call for a Jimmy John's sandwich, they want it fast.
Then I'm your man, sir.
How so?
Because I'm fast.
Fast at what?
Fast at everything.
Can you deliver fast?
I can deliver fast.
How fast?
I can run a 440 and 220.
Minutes?
No, seconds.
That's fast. You deliver before?
I delivered newspapers before.
Were you fast?
Very fast.
How fast?
People got tomorrow's paper today.
That's fast.
So do I have the job?
Not so fast. How do I know you're not just some fast talker?
I can get your references.
When?
Now.
These are good references.
Thank you.
But at Jimmy John's, you gotta be more than fast.
More than fast.
You gotta be polite.
Fast and polite.
Fast and polite.
I can do fast and polite.
Okay, give me some time to think it over.
Okay.
Okay, I've thought it over. When can you start?
Now.
Now's good. What's your name, kid?
Stefan Avalopoulos.
Too long. How about Ed?
That's fine.
Welcome aboard, Ed.
Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
It would be great if human beings were great at being human. And if all of mankind were made up of kind women and kind men. It would be wonderful if common knowledge was knowledge commonly known. And if the light from being enlightened into every heart was shown. It would be glorious if neighbors were neighborly, and indifference a forgotten word. It would be awesome if we shared everything, and being greedy was absurd. It would be spectacular if the golden rule was golden to every man. And the good things that we ever did was everything that we can.
Treating others like we'd like to be treated has always been our guiding principle.
Marriott Houston West Chase, a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Let's take a quick look at the stats from tonight's win. A 60-59 victory over UIW for the Huskies. And one stat that just kind of leaps out at me, both teams were 0 from the three-point range in the second half. The Huskies missed 6 three-pointers. The Cardinals missed 4. Huskies ended up shooting 38% from the field, 22 of 58, just 4 of 16 from beyond the arc. And a mediocre night from the line, just 12 of 21 from the line. Huskies' leading scorer was Shannon Jones. Shannon off the bench with 13 points. She drew 6 fouls. She had 5 rebounds, had an assist, 2 blocks, and a pretty good game for Shannon, just 2 off of her season high, 15. Also in double figures, Sophie Taylor, the only starter in double figures for the Huskies tonight. Sophie had 12 points in the game, and 9 of those were coming in the third period. All of her points in the second half. Running down the other scoring for the Huskies, Megan Valdez-Crater, of course, with the 2 most important points of the game, the tying and winning points on the layup with 2 seconds to go. Megan ended up with 9 points and 4 assists, also had 3 rebounds in the game. Natalia Guarda had 8 points. Takara Wade had 7. Amanda Johnson had just 5 points, all in the first period. Mentioned Guarda with 8, and she also had 7 rebounds. Wade with 7. Let's see, Kirienko had 4 points, and those were big points, getting the Huskies in the lead early. Taylor Colmorgan with 2 points there in the fourth period, and for the Huskies total of 60. The Huskies were out-rebounded 52-38. But here's a good stat. They only had 10 turnovers in the game today. That may be the lowest I can remember in a long time. For UIW, they ended up shooting 34%, 23 of 68 from the field, 4 of 13 from beyond the arc, but they were only 9 of 20 from the free throw line. Bad stat there. Their leading scorer was Stara Mosey, the freshman from Pflugerville, had 18 points and 9 rebounds. London Henry off the bench had 14 points and 9 rebounds. But after that, they dropped down to 7 by Alexis Henry, 7 by Kara Spear off the bench, 6 by Imani Robinson, 5 from Gabby Bowie, and 2 from Macy Ray. The Incarnate Word Cardinals only had 7 players seeing action today. Huskies now move to 7-11 on the season, 2-6 in Southland play, while Incarnate Word is now 2-17, and they are also 2-6. Let's take a look at the other scores in the Southland. We have 4 finals. New Orleans goes on the road and beats Northwestern State 67-62 up in Natchitoches. Huskies will be there in a few weeks. Sam Houston State with a win at home over Southeastern Louisiana, 94-63. And Stephen F. Austin struggled but won by 6, 59-53 at Central Arkansas. Have partials on 2 other games. Lamar with a big lead at home over Nichols, 74-56. And Abilene Christian, and that game was with about 3.5 minutes to go. With also about 3.5 minutes left, Abilene Christian leading Texas A&M Corpus Christi 65-54. That's the Huskies' next opponent here at Sharp Saturday afternoon. Final words and then final thoughts coming up.
Here's a toast to all you Caniacs. You are ever faithful aficionados of premium, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers from Raising Cane's. Keen connoisseurs of Cane's crispy, extra-long, premium crinkle-cut fries. You who are dedicated to the made-fresh daily cane sauce that twirls tongues in a tastefully tangy tango. Topped off with a little slice of heaven from the goodness of the griddle. We toast you all from Raising Cane's. One love.
Astronauts, August 14th will be a day to remember. 10, 9.
August 14th? That's my anniversary. I gotta go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Houston? Did anyone stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night?
Stay smart. Stay at a Holiday Inn Express.
real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my groups.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast in a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
At Shipley Donuts, we make our donuts from scratch every single day. Nothing trucked in, frozen. And we are Texas born and raised since 1936. Not like those other guys. Shipley Donuts.
Finally, good news out of Sharp, Texas tonight. The Huskies come up with a 60-59 win over UIW on the last second layup by Megan Valdez-Crater. Huskies will be back in action on Saturday at 2 o'clock. Lonnie King will have the action for you here on the Husky Sports Network against Texas A&M Corpus Christi. I'm Bill Cousins. I hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and it was fun finally coming up with a win tonight. Also, good win from the Husky men over in San Antonio, 96-92 over UIW. 2 wins for the Huskies tonight.
You've been listening to HBU Husky Sports on the DNA Husky Sports Network. These broadcasts are brought to you by the corporate partners of HBU Athletics, Houston Federal Credit Union, Memorial Hermann Healthcare System, Marriott Houston West Chase, Raising Cane's, Under Armour, Firehouse Subs, Pepsi, Shipley Donuts, 4 Points by Sheraton, IBEW Local 716, Jimmy John Subs, Kolache Factory, and Holiday Inn Express. That's going to do it for now, but we thank you for being a part of this broadcast, and until we see you again down the road, so long, and dogs up.